Welcome to the online class. Well, my dear friend, welcome to the online English class. I, Hassan Tawheed, welcome you all into the English class. Today I am going to continue teaching a question of trust. Yesterday we have read that how the protagonist, the main character of the story, who happens to be a thief, and every time he plans to loot a safe, he loots or robs a safe so that he could purchase rare and expensive books. It was his fascination, or you may call passion. You see, books are really one of the best things that we can have. At the same time, books are our best friend. So here the narrator, who is a thief, and every year he robs a safe so that he could purchase the book he likes. He likes rare and expensive books. वो रेयर और एक्सपेंसिव बुक को पसंद करता था. ठीक है? So he likes rare and expensive books. So let us see. Yes, what happened? What happened? बोलिए. क्या हुआ? Speak out. What happened? So here you see, expensive books. Come to the story. Now, here you see, the safe was in the drawing room. This time he plans to rob a house that was empty. So, he is planning to rob a house. हर्ष बोलिए. देखिएगा 2 मिनट के बाद फिर ये हो जाएगा.
मीटिंग में जाकर उसको अनेबल कर दीजिएगा. ये हो गया, ये भी नहीं होना, ये हटा दीजिएगा.
Well, Master Harsh, come to the. So there was a great bowl of flour
अपना वाला
on the table.
नेट अपना वाला यूज़ कीजिए.
अपना ही नेट यूज कर रहे हैं, वो भी ऐसा प्रॉब्लम है. वो बार बार ऐसा क्लास में भी हो रहा है. There was, चलिए हमको बनाना है, वीडियो पे मेरा डिस्टर्ब. There was a great bowl of, there was a great bowl of एक बहुत बड़ा बाउल रखा हुआ है, ठीक है, एक बहुत बड़ा बाउल रखा हुआ है टेबल पर, ओके। So there was a great bowl of flour, and Horace felt the noise of ticking. The safe was not going to hard to open. The safe that he was going to open, it was not hard. Why it was not hard to open? Because he was in the lock and key business. The thief was expert key maker, locks and key. So it is not going to be the burglar and Abbas was also good. So the voice went on, you can cure it with a special treatment. You know, if you find you just what plant you give you disease, I think you would be better to see a doctor. So there, the house that he entered into, there was a flower and he started sneezing. You see, some plants are prone to disease, some saints you have, then these may be itches. Now, he heard a voice. I heard you from the top of the house just nice. He heard a house. Now, here you see. The voice went on, you can cure it with a special treatment. You know, if you have find out just what plant gives you disease, I think you'd better to see a doctor. If you are serious about your work, I heard you from the top of the house just now. So a voice starts suggesting the thief that if you have some kind of a problem with plants, and as you are in the business of a thief, burglary is your business, you try to loot the house, so you should consult the doctor because sometime you may be in trouble. So here you see the suggestion came. Now, who is speaking? Here you see. It was a quite kindly voice. What kind of a voice it was? Quite kindly voice. It was a quite kindly voice. Here you see, quite kindly voice, but what will fitness? A woman was standing in the doorway. Whose voice it was? A woman. Here you see, a woman was standing. A woman was standing. A woman was standing in the doorway. In the doorway. Here you see where the woman was standing? In the doorway. And Sherry was rubbing against her. She was a young, quite pretty dress. What kind of a woman was? Here you see, young, quite pretty. Pretty means beautiful, and was dressed in red. Look at the adjective: young, quite pretty, and dressed in red. She walked to the fireplace and straightened the ornaments there. And where she moved? Straightened the ornaments, the jewels. Dawn Sherry said, anyone would think I would have been away from a month. What she said? That's anybody may think that I am away. She smiled. However, I came back just in time. Here, the thief who entered into that house collided with a woman, and what she said, that I came on time. I did not expect to meet a burglar. The time I returned, she said that she hadn't expected to meet a burglar. Here you see. What she said? What she said? She said that she had not expected. She had not expected to meet a burglar. To meet a burglar. To meet a burglar. Horace had some hope because she seemed to be amused at the meeting him. He might avoid trouble if he treated her in the right way. She seems to amuse. Amuse means what? If you are amused, you are happy, you are surprised. Amusement. You might have heard the word amusement park. So here is the word. She was amused at the meeting. He might avoid trouble. He replied, I don't expect to meet one of the family. She nodded. I see what an inconvenience. Here you see the word inconvenience. See the word. If you are inconvenienced, uncomfortable, inconvenience, that is uncomfortable. Convenience is like inconvenience. Inconvenience. Convenience. V-E-N-I-E-N-C-E. Inconvenience. If something is inconvenient, what does it mean? If something is inconvenience, what does it mean? It means that, what it means? It means that you are feeling uncomfortable. You are feeling uncomfortable. You are feeling uncomfortable. So inconvenience. Inconvenience. It is you to meet me. What are you going to do? My first thought was to run. Of course, you could do that. But I will telephone the police and you will tell about it. When Horace the thief was asked, what you would do? I want to run away. Oh my dear, I am going to phone a police and tell them about you. They will get you at once. At once you will be arrested. I would of course cut the telephone wires first then. He hesitated, a smile on him. I would make sure that you could do nothing for some time. What he wants to say? That I could do nothing. As he was an expert thief. As he was an expert burglar. Expert Varga. As he was an expert burglar, so he has planned everything properly. Here you see, I will make sure that you could not do nothing for some time. A few hours would be enough. She looked at him seriously. You would hurt me? तुम मुझे मारोगे? Horace paused. I think I was trying to frighten you when I said that. You didn't frighten me. It would be nice if you would forget you ever saw me let me go. What he said? That? What he said here you see? Here you see? It would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice if you forget. If you forget, you ever shown. This is what? You please, if you can make promise, क्या कहता है? If you could forget that if you have ever seen me, nice, it would be nice if you forget. You forget you ever saw me. लेडी से वो बोल रहा है. And the voice was suddenly sharp. Why should I? Then she said, why should I forget? You were going to rob me, and if I let you go, you will only rob someone else. Society must be protected from men like you. Society, here you see, these are the words that the woman said. Of course, a burglar, a thief, a robber who is robbing you, he should be given punishment. He should be handed over to the police. But here, he wants to frighten, he wants to threaten the lady that she should forget that Mr. Horace has met her. What he said? I am not a man who threatens the society. What he said? That I am not a man. Here you see. He said, I am not a man who threatened society. Who has threatened society? ये तो से मैं ऐसा नहीं कि वो सोसाइटी को थ्रेटन कर रहा हूं. I speak only for those who have lot money. What is it next? Next point. I speak only. I speak only from those who have Or you need still? I am not a man who threaten the society. Why he said? Look at it. Society must protect them from men like you. These words are said by the woman. He answered this. What is the reply? He said that no, I am not able to protect from the men like you. So if she talks about society, then what he said? That I am not a man who threatens society. I steal only from those who have a lot of money. मैं ऐसे लोगों को ही चोरी करता हूँ जिसके पास बहुत सारे पैसे हैं. A lot of money. I steal for a very good reason, and I hate the thought of a prison. What a good reason? I have already told you that every year he robs a safe to purchase rare and expensive books. She laughed and he begged, thinking that he had persuaded her. Look, I have no right to ask you for anything, but I am desperate. Let me go, and I promise never to do this kind of thing again. I really mean it. She was silent, watching him closely. You are really afraid of going to the prison, aren't you? Are you really going to be afraid of going to the prison? She came over to him shaking. I have always liked the working kind of the people. She picked up the 6 box from the table and took a cigarette from it. Horace, eager to please her and seeing that she might help him, took off his glove and gave him the cigarette lighter. You will let me go? क्या तुम मुझे जाने दोगी? He held her lighter towards her. Yes, but only if you will do something for me. Here you see. This is the condition. You will let me go? Let me go? You will let me go? He held. He held. क्या तुम सही में जाने दो? So, you, but only if you do something for me, anything you say. Before he left for London, I promised my husband to take my jewels to our banks. But I left them here in the safe. I want to wear them to a party tonight. So I came down to get them. The jewel that you are going to rob, I want to put it on the night. For that I came here. You have forgotten the number to open the safe, haven't you? Yes, replied the young lady. Just leave it to me and you will have them written in hour. But I will have to break your safe. Don't worry about that. My husband won't be here for a month and I have the same men that time. So, this is what she said. And within an hour, Horace had opened the safe, given her the jewel and gone happy. The lady, what the lady wants, here you see, here you see, here you see, that I promise. I promised my husband. I promised my husband to take my jewels. To our bank, but I left them here. What she said? That I left them here. She left the jewel here and wanted to put on, wanted to wear them to the party tonight. So please spare this jewel for today only, so that I can put it on the night. So, promising this, and within the hour, Horus had opened the safe, given her the jewels. Why? Because she demanded so, and gone happily away. For 2 days he kept his promise to the kind young lady. On the morning of the 3rd day, however, he thought of the books he wanted, and he knew he would have to look for another safe, but he never got the chance to begin his plan. By noon, a policeman had arrested him for the jewel robbery to the shoppers. By the noon, he was arrested by the police to rob the jewelry. The jewelry that was not actually robbed. The lady has played a trick, wisdom, to save her jewelry. Here you see his fingerprints, for he had opened the safe without gloves. Horus had opened the safe without the gloves. Were all over the room, and no one believed him when he said that the wife of the owner of the house had asked him to open the safe for her. The wife herself, a grey-haired, a sharp-tongued woman of 60. That is a story of a nonsense. That was not the real wife, she was another thief. Horus is now the assistant librarian in the prison. He often thinks of the charming, clever young lady who was in some same profession as he was, and who tricked him. He gets angry when anyone talks about the honor among the thieves. So here, the trick, the woman has played the trick. The woman has played a trick. उस पर जो चाल वो चली थी. So this is the question, a question of trust. Who trusted whom? Horus trusted the young pretty lady. She was also a thief, but she called that she is the owner of the house. In fact, the owner of the house is 60 years old lady. She was old and she had grey hair. But how foolishly Horus acted. Here you see the trust. A thief trust other thief, but where is the matter of trust? Here, Horus was arrested for the crime that he has committed. And how tricky, smart the woman was. She made the burglary without any effort. It was Horus, he opened the bought jewel, the safe for her, and given everything, and he was arrested. So here you see, this was the trick. But what is to be repented about? The police arrested him because everywhere his footprint was there. उसकी footprint थी, fingerprints थे. So you may think about the situation. You may think about the situation, the condition that he was in. So my dear friend, this is what the story, a question of trust. Who trusts whom? Horace the burglar. Horace the burglar trust. Here you see. Horace the burglar. Horace the thief trusted. Trusted the woman. Trusted the woman. Woman who was also a thief, जो कि खुद ही एक चोर थी. ऐसे का ट्रस्ट उसने किया जो कि खुद ही थीफ थी. So this is what the story is about, my dear friend. If you have any query, please ask. I request you to ask your query so that I can answer your query.